What is good? Listen, we got Conductor and Boldy James dropping an album next week. I absolutely can't wait for this. I said this in my last video, or one of my last videos. This might be one of my favorite years in hip hop. Just on, the quality of, hip hop dropping, the artists who's dropping, the old school OGs coming out of the woodworks dropping, amazing singles, and they're gonna come out with amazing projects. Like I said, we got Dre and Snoop coming back. I think I heard LL Cool J and Q-Tip is coming together. Pete Rock and Common, Nas and DJ Premier. I love these producer rapper duos. I feel like these are my favorite type of albums when a hip hop artist collabs with a hip hop producer for the whole album, and they're just locked in the studio and put out amazing quality work. And one of my favorite producers at the moment is Conductor Williams. Conductor Williams has made a name for himself. I love his YouTube videos. If you haven't checked out his YouTube videos, go tap in. He has a lot of gems, not just for producing, but just for, life. I've been waiting for another Conductor produced project ever since Kiss the Ring. Kiss the Ring is a classic in my opinion. It was one of those albums that was kind of an instant classic to me because just the sound and, Westside Gunn really did his thing when curating that project. But Conductor, oh my gosh, the beats on that album were incredible. We also got the Conway Conductor project as well. I think it was more of an EP. But I've been waiting for like another fully produced Conductor album, and we're getting it finally with Boldy James. And I think Boldy James is actually the perfect person to do it with. Earlier we got a Boldy James Nicholas Craven project, Penalty of Leadership, which was amazing. It kind of like kicked off the year with this amazing hip hop, and now we're gonna get another collab with him from Conductor. So I'm very excited to see or to hear what comes out of it. I'm sure it's gonna be fire. Boldy is one of the best rapping out of Detroit. And Conductor Williams is just one of the best right now when it comes to just producing. So we got the first single, Terms and Conditions. Let's check it out.
Conductor, we have a problem.
It's mafia, whatever.
Whole lot of gang shit.
Yeah. It's action. Jackson. Yeah. Let's get it. I can't stress it enough, it's 227 till a nigga fade to black. Made it back in one piece, 80 racks in 1 week off a field goal. I kicked it with a 3 and it still sold. Young at heart, but all that run in the street made me feel old. Was taught to always be the message I bring. Pulled the sword from the stone, some niggas that never be king, can never compete. They know the floor is rather unique. I kept the receipts, most of these niggas never was street. Forever some courage, your bitch know that I never was hers. Since I jumped off the porch, been ahead of the curve. Rex in the sink, this shit look like it took me at the August. Quarter brick of girly, cutting up a cookie on the sauce, storming on the dice. Full force, I'm like a tidal wave. All my auntie Adrian from me shorting out her microwave. 22750Z, niggas know we thick as thieves. Real street niggas, never read it, never beat the cheese. The first brick I ever touched was the worst brick. I always shook the plug hand with a firm grip. Knew I wanted to be the man when I turned 6. Been having murder on my mind since they murked Rick. Got it out my system after I pulled that first skit. The first trip I ever took, we had to work shifts. Still expecting me out of niggas, still ain't learned shit. Just some of the things that I had to come to terms with. 300 racks in the Duffy, I breed puppies. $3,000 PA lever, I feel like T-Stuck. The last dime, 15 for a halftime. So dope all of my life, I used to rap as a pastime. When it come to fucking with women, street life and this money I'm getting. Shit, you know me, I like the fast cash. Many got left, hung out to dry, even strung out. Seen others have a 20-year run out of one house. Before the papers came, was fighting floaters like a paper plane. Know I've been through worse, why I can't complain. Take the game with a grain of salt by the tablespoon. Fiends dancing to the beat of my drum was my favorite tune. Lady Petunia on the coin of my busy team. Nigga play with that tuna, we gon' blow in the smithereens. Learn how to pedal drugs while I learn how to ride a bike. Blow strong as a quarter stick, signing all on JJ Dynamite. The first brick I ever touched was the worst brick. I always shook the plug hand with a firm grip. Knew I wanted to be the man when I turned 6. Been having murder on my mind since they murdered Rick. Got it out my system after I pulled that first skit. The first trip I ever took, we had to work shifts. Still expecting me out of niggas, still ain't learned shit. Just some of the things that I had to come to terms with.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun project for sure. You know, you got the classic Boldy James flow. You know, that's something that I probably won't ever get tired of. You know, that's just who Boldy James is. It's how he flows. It's just his style. You know, like I said on Penalty of Leadership, you know, I love Boldy James. I'm glad he's doing well. And Conductor, you know, this kind of sounds like a little bit like God Did from For the Dogs. Or was it called God Did? I think it was called that. But one thing I'll say about Conductor is I love how he has established his own sound. You know, when a Conductor beat song comes on, regardless if he uses his tags or not, you know, you can tell a Conductor beat. You know, he has a certain way, you know, and shout out to Dylan, it's engineered, that his stuff is engineered. And I said this in another video, I forgot which video it was, but Conductor uses a lot of different effects on his samples and his drums, which kind of makes it, you know, rough and dirty in a way, but you could tell that it's a Conductor beat based on like the presets of whatever he uses, and it kind of separates himself from every other boom bap producer. You know, you want to do this boom bap shit, but you don't want to sound like everybody else. You want to have your own identity, and I think Conductor is doing that very well. He's at the top of the food chain when it comes to producers right now. You know, everybody wants a Conductor beat. You know, I want a Conductor beat, and I don't rap. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, I'm very excited for this project. It comes out next week. I know I'm like a week late on the single, but yeah, I'm very excited for the project. I will be reacting to the full thing, and let's get it, Conductor, Boldy.